Yo! It's Mark. Maakudesuyo. Amour du Chocolat. How do you say it in Japanese?
Amour du Chocolat.
This girl actually, she went to my high school. Yeah, and then she moved here to Nagoya and she became the model for this show now. I'm totally kidding. I have no idea who she is. She's just some random foreign chick. Look at how thick this book is. They're all chocolates. Chocolates that are available in Takashimaya. Right there. That's where we were. And the cool thing is we were actually able to go through all of the top 3 chocolate shops there. Club Harrier, Maison Cacao, and Audrey. I bought 4 things. And I'm going to tell you what I think of them. And then also I'm going to tell you how much it is. Also the big reason why I chose these 4, because they're like the most Japanese, I would say. Basically you can only get these here. Start off with this guy, Kyo Kinana. And what it is, it's a kuromame chocolate. It's beans that are black. Black beans. There's 3 types that I got. So dark one is hojicha, the light brown one is kinako, and the green one is matcha. Kinako and matcha are very Kyoto things to get. And this is only 702 yen in total, including tax, which sounds cheap. That's only in relation to everything else. Let's open it up and try it out. I'm gonna go for kinako first. You can see the black bean in there. Itadakimasu. That's really good. What are these crispy bits? I have no idea what they are. It reminds me of biscotti. They're all made kind of in the same way. The only thing that differs is kind of like the chocolate bit. And the kinako one is really good. Although it doesn't remind me of kinako. It's kind of like a caramel-like taste a little bit. And there's like these crunchy brown bits, right? That look kind of crouton-like. It's providing some crisp. The beans, I don't know. I don't know that the beans are there. I can't taste it. Alright, let's try this one. Yep, I get a nice hojicha taste, which hojicha is roasted green tea. I love it. So good. This is really good so far. Okay, the last thing, matcha. Let's go. Ah, it's good. Kind of reminds me of eating like the matcha Kit Kat a little bit. That one I can taste the black bean a bit more. Yeah, this is really good. Very Japanese. There's a 4th flavor that I saw in there, which is like a dark chocolate one, I think. Didn't get to try it, but 3 flavors in one, 700 yen. This is the cheapest buy out of all the 4 that I bought today. Sils Maria since 1982, apparently so. So here's the box. Looks cool. It smells like the Japanese cedar.
Hinoki.
Hinoki maybe. Okay, so not Japanese cedar. I think it's Japanese cypress. Hinoki, I think is what it is. Anyways, it smells really good. This is white chocolate made with nihonshu or sake called ku, or the kanji for like air. This is Junmai Daiginjo from Aichi Prefecture, where we're at right now. And the price for this little cute box is 1,944 yen, so almost 20 bucks. Let's open it up. It kind of reminds me of like a Black Widow. Black Widow. Oh, it's like a tokkuri. Yeah, like the little container for sake. Look at that packaging. Immaculate. Okay, so it opens kind of like a sliding door. Got like a little stabbing thing. 16 baby pieces of nama chocolate. What does nama even mean? I know nama means like raw, but so it has 1.1% alcohol still in there. Smell this. You can't smell it obviously. Look at that. Oh yeah. Itadakimasu. It feels like I shouldn't be having this. It just melts in your tongue. Okay, let me have another one. So there's 16 pieces. It's like $1.20 per little cube. But it's so good. Wow. I think it's because it's Junmai Daiginjo, which is like more aromatic. It's like the taste is more subtle. That's why you can't taste the nihonshu as much. But it's there. It's good. It's good. Like if you want to pamper somebody, buy them several of these. Like buy them 5 of them. Give me some insight. It's so good.
うまっ。
There was a second box from the same brand. They said this one there's only 120 boxes that they make per day. We tasted another one and they said, oh, the taste of the Nihonshu in that one is a lot stronger. And it was like really strong. Compared to this is a lot weaker on the Nihonshu taste, but it does have like a proper Nihonshu taste. I'll have another one. It slowly melts away and melts away your troubles. So good. Definitely refrigerate these things because it will go bad very quickly, or more like it'll melt. Okay, moving on to the next one. Next up is Maison Cacao. Wait, how do you say this?
メゾンカカオ。
Maison Cacao. It's a chocolate shop from Kamakura, wherever that is. So this is apparently number 2 in the Amour du Chocolat. So I chose this one because this also has Nihonshu. So it's kind of similar to the Sils Maria one, Nama chocolate. And the price is 2,592 yen, including tax. So almost $26 for this little boy. The cool thing about this, the Nihonshu or the sake that they put in there is from Aoki Brewery, which has been around for 300 years. It's Junmaishu. Apparently this particular one, which is Yuki Otoko, this was given as a souvenir when the emperor changed. There was like an event to congratulate the new emperor. Basically when it became Reiwa, there was a bunch of like famous people from all over the world. They came to Japan. They were like, hey, congratulations, good job in becoming the new emperor. And they gave them souvenirs. This is what they gave them. This particular chocolate. This thing is what they gave. Another thing is that there is the Academy of Chocolates. Kind of like the academies for like movies and stuff. Academy Awards. This one, Academy of Chocolate in the UK. This one, number 1. So they don't mess around. Let's open this baby up. This is chocolate that enriches your life. I just find this artwork to be a little bit strange. So I was getting weirded out what this might be, but this is Yuki Otoko. That is a Yuki Otoko. Snow man. So kind of like Bigfoot. Looks kind of wooden as well. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Wow. This I'm holding on my hand. $25. Ooh, like a really strong cacao smell. Kind of like tablilla, you know, in the Philippines. Alright, itadakimasu. Look at that perfect cue. Wow, that texture is like insane. So the Sils Maria one is good. This is even better. The texture is, I can't describe it. It melts in a different way. And then you got like the cocoa powder. So good. And then the Nihonshu kind of just like, That's my description of it. It kind of remains in your tongue a little bit, but it's not bad. It's the snowman just hanging out. Just be like, oh, my flavor is still here. So good. They also have a bunch of other flavors. Yeah, apparently most popular, the Shine Muscat. They also suggested the Hojicha, and I do like Hojicha, so I was gonna get it, but then I got this already. I'm gonna pick out one more. Woo! Man, that's good. Wow. I'm mad. I'm mad at how good that is. This is definitely not something you give to kids. So this is definitely geared towards, you know, like fancy old men that you want to impress, or a fancy old boyfriend. I'm gonna pack this in, put it in the fridge. Okay, final one is this. According to the kanji, it is Warakubeniya. Warakubeniya. So it's kind of long, and the actual chef was there, so he was able to sign it. It's got matcha from Nishio City here in Aichi Prefecture, combined with Dasai, world famous Nihonshu from Yamaguchi Prefecture. They use Dasai 23, which is the highest polishing ratio that brewery can achieve. Dasai 23, expensive stuff. Pretty good too. The shop we got it from, Takashimaya, this can only be bought from Takashimaya. So you can't buy this. Even if this store is available somewhere in Tokyo, you can't buy this particular kind in Tokyo. So far, 3 of the 4 that I bought, they all have Nihonshu. If you're wondering why, aside from the fact that it's a Japanese thing, aside also from the fact that I'm a kikizakishi, so I study Nihonshu, the reason is simply because there's a lot of them. And why are there a lot of sake infused chocolates? That's because the culture of Valentine's Day here in Japan is that it's the women who give chocolates to the men. That's why if you notice in some clips that I have, probably 98% of the people shopping at Amour du Chocolat were women, probably buying it for their husband, for their boyfriend. Some guys, they don't have a sweet tooth, so it's better if they eat something slightly on the more bitter or refined side. That's why they use Nihonshu. And some guys, they like alcohol, so like alcohol infused stuff are good. Also, it's better for the dads. You know, they're like, oh yeah, I love my sake. Oh, sake infused chocolate. Yeah, let's eat it. So that's why there's a lot of them. Also, an interesting thing about chocolate giving in Japan. So there's like kind of 3 main types that people give. They've labeled it. The first one is tomo choco. Tomo is like friend and choco, chocolate. So you give it to your friends. Giri choco. My understanding of giri is something like obligation. So like for example, your workplace, you're like obligated to give them stuff for Valentine's. You're not even friends. Maybe you even hate the person, but you work together. So here's some chocolate. That's giri choco. And then the final thing is honmei choco, which is true. The one you're really gonna be giving this person stuff because you have feelings for them. So either you have like a boyfriend, husband. A common one, I think this is for like younger people, is when they're confessing their love. Yes, I'll confess my love on Valentine's Day because I'm gonna give chocolate and it's really expensive, so they're gonna fall in love with me even just for one day. Yeah, honmei choco, that's what that is. Yeah, very interesting chocolate giving culture here in Japan. Anyways, let's try this out. Oh, it says right there, Warakubeniya. Warakubeniya. Smaller than I thought, but still bigger than the little boxes that I bought. And the price of this is 2,600 yen with tax. So it has a chocolate ganache and the matcha and the dasai nihonshu, and it also have some gold flakes. Let's pop it open, melting a little bit here. Yeah, gonna take a little piece here. Oh boy, look at that inside. Yeah, it looks good. It looks amazing. Itadakimasu. Ooh, tastes like gold. That is good. So like the bottom part, the middle matcha part is really good. And the bottom is kind of like more of your typical chocolate cake. The middle is like that matcha, kind of like a cream-like thing. It's kind of like the nama chocolate in terms of its texture. And the top is a ganache. And then you're getting that nihonshu essence. Ah, that's good. This is worth it. Oh, that's awesome because you're getting 4 different textures and flavors. You got like the chocolate cake layer here in the bottom here, and you got like this matcha cream like thing, and you get like a different texture from the bottom part, and you also have like nihonshu taste on there. This top chocolate ganache has a nice texture and nice flavor. It melts in your tongue, and then this top part has got kind of a crispiness to it. It's more like a solid matcha. One more. It's so good.
すごいねこれ。
I think cost-wise, this is the best. Plus its size, I think it's absolutely worth it. And it makes sense that even though they make like what, 200 pieces? It makes sense that it basically sells out. I think my favorite one is actually that one. Don't get me wrong, the Sils Maria, Maison Cacao, they're all really good. It's just, it's kind of singular in taste. But this one, because there's like different tastes and textures and flavors, depending on like how you put it on your tongue, it's gonna kind of change. And then price-wise, it makes the most sense as well. So yeah, it's absolutely my favorite out of all of them. I think that'll be it. This is a really long video already. Look at that. That matcha is good.
だから
Like I didn't think it would have a difference, but it does.
よかったねそれ変えて。
Arigato, Ivy. You were the one who chose this. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. See you. Bloop.